Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is 11:38 p.m. Central Standard Time, Sunday, October 20th, 2013. Just now starting the playthrough. Reason for that, I've said it all along. The last couple of weeks have been insanely busy for me. Had a car show go down last Saturday. Kept me from getting stuff cranked out ahead of time like I'd hoped to do. Still working on the unboxings. I would actually, to my credit, all the unboxings would have been done, but with Wave 2 coming out Wednesday, I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I completely have everything Wave 2 completely caught up in terms of acquiring the characters. Unboxing them is a different story. I'm going to continue on that. I have played the game now, recorded earlier today with my nephew. It did not go very well. The recording actually turned out fine. The first one dropped a bunch of frames. After that, we did battle mode. That's the first thing we did. It might kind of change the way the characters are introduced in some cases. Some of them may have some cash, blast zone, may have some extra health. The plan was, I thought we'd do like Washbuckler, Blast Zone, Nitro Magna Charge versus Magna Charge, Free Ranger versus Legendary Free Ranger, Hoot Loop, Enchanted Hoot Loop, etc. As is, my nephew said, okay, I'm going to be Blast Zone, so I was Washbuckler. The deck got swabbed with Blast Zone, destroying Washbuckler. Then we just decided to do like King of the Mountain, and he absolutely decimated everything. So the good news is you saw in one form or another I think all of them actually, of the current swappers. So that worked out well. Now I'm actually going to get in on the playthrough. Again, I'm going to probably, I don't know how it's going to play out. I haven't watched anything, don't know how the game progresses or anything. I'm thinking we'll probably play Chapter 1. And then I will either introduce characters there, or I may actually do that separate this time. Essentially have, a playlist that contains only gameplay, the chapters. A playlist that has only character introductions. A playlist that might have only upgrades. I'm not 100% sure what I'll do. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I also have some pretty cool ideas in terms of the upgrades. I want to actually upgrade while I play this time. Pretty confident there won't be something as tragic as the Weapon Master glitch in SSA. That's kind of a big part of the reason in Giants I waited until the end. All those videos are done. I just need to make them live, by the way. We'll kind of take this one though in stride, see what happens. The other thing, I cannot stress this enough, my experience with the Wii U extremely limited. Back when I first got it, I haven't even completed the first world of New Super Mario. I played like 2 hours of Darksiders, really enjoyed that. This is already dropping frames, which is bad. I played quite a bit of Sonic and All-Stars Racing. Catch being that was a long time ago. I've put a few other games in from time to time, so this will kind of be the first. Let's sit down and do some, extensive recordings. And on that note, I'm actually going to have to end this because it's dropped a crud ton of frames already, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll just try to come back in, splice it back together. Alright, so we're back. Hopefully we won't drop frames this time. I'm going to go ahead and get off this screen and start the playthrough. Can't see it. If I swap around, that's what I've been looking at. And swap back. We're going to go ahead and go into Swap Force here. I was going to say, if there is an update here, I will be livid. Went through that when I recorded with my nephew, so... it seems like that happens every time I want to play the Wii U. There's always an update, and it takes... My internet's really slow. I can't stress that enough. And it kills everything, really. We're going to go through this the first time. We'll see what the cutscenes are like, any crazy hijinks. Okay, nice nod again to Vicarious Visions. Alright, so here we are on the title screen. That's our background music. I'm gonna need to make a screen for the playthrough now that I think about it. I'll try to do that for you. Looks really good on the gamepad. Again, what sucks is you cannot see that. I'm not gonna strap a GoPro to my head or something. Although that would actually work well, now that I think about it, in terms you can see my TV, which again people would make fun of. I still like it, it works, I'm not going to replace it. I get to place a ton of Skylanders up there. But main thing, you can like see the portal, you can see the light cores light up, you can see me swapping the characters, etc. And you could actually then see the gamepad too, which would be the big perk to it. But maybe something worth trying. That said, we're going to push the A button and see what happens. Alright, we've got story mode, arena mode, and options. If you recall in the unboxing, one of the things I dislike about the environmentally friendly era we're in is we don't get manuals. I enjoyed the artwork, the stories, some jokes, tips, and tricks that used to be in them. Mainly the control layout, because like I said, I'm really comfortable with this series with the Wii mode and nunchuck. That is not the case with the gamepad. There's going to be a learning curve for me, so bear with me here. I'm going to actually go in, and because of that, well, we'll start here. You kind of see the new chick there, kind of Skyward Swordish there. Again, you got, I guess that is regular Stealth Elf. So it would be Ninja Stealth Elf, and then Washbuckler. And then options. Big Bang Trigger Happy. He looks absolutely ridiculous there. We're going to go ahead, though, and come in here. I want to look at the flipping controls. And, alright, that's not helpful. Okay. Well, it's outlined very nicely for the Wii mode people. Interact is going to be our ZR, ZL. Those are like your downboard ones. They're not at the very top. Move is going to be the left analog stick. Attack 2 is A. That kind of bothers me. I'd like it to be Attack 1. Attack 1 is Y. Ugh. Too happy with that layout there, and I don't see a way to change it. Now we're dropping frames on this screen. That's a great sign. It's so simple with the Wiimote. You've got Attack 1 is A, which makes sense. You've got, Attack 2 is C, Attack 3 is Z. That's the classic. That's how I like it. It looks like, I guess, B would be the jump button, on the back of the Wiimote. But here, gosh, I don't know. Well, it's just a lot to deal with. I wish I could change it. I would want it to be, alphabetical. Is the way I would do it. A, B, X, 1, 2, 3. But Attack 2 is A, which that's gonna bother me a lot. Jump is B. Primary attack is Y. Attack 3 is X. Pause plus. Skylander stats minus. Okay, so I guess 2 and 3 can be the left and the right button. Maybe that would be easier. It's really not. I really liked the Wiimote setup. I know the gamepad brings a lot to it, but it's just personal preference. I've got 2+ years. I don't know how many hours messing around with that. That's what I'm acclimated to. Go ahead and go back. I got audio, subtitles, brightness, gameplay, play. Okay, so you could, I guess, play offline. Let's just back out of here. Guess we're gonna go story mode again. When we did arena mode, my nephew and I earlier today, it actually made me make the save file. I assume, it's just because it's going to register the Skylanders and then give you credit for your wins, the money, the XP, etc. And that, of course, will come into play here. But I'll leave it at that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go story mode. There again, you see save slot 1. Not sure what's up with that 2, because again there's no manual anymore, and that's games everywhere. It's not just Swap Force, it's any game. It's pretty sad. I mean, I grew up in a different era, I guess, but 0%, that's going to change significantly coming up. Note though, I've already got 10 Skylanders. That was my nephew and then me trying to beat him unsuccessfully with a lot of swappers. So That'll be my profile though, one of Wisdom. Again, this is all kind of new because it's on the Wii U and the gamepad. Everything else I've done has been Wii, with the exception of Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. That I felt like the gamepad worked really well. Here I'll have to learn it, and again, there's going to be a learning curve. I'm going to be trying to hit buttons, and it's going to take me a little bit of time here. So we'll go ahead and get started though.
Greetings, Portal Master.
About 6 minutes in.
I am Eon, and I have come to guide you on a great journey. Welcome to Skylands, a magical world of wonder and adventure, protected by the greatest heroes ever known, the Skylanders. It had long been my duty to watch over the Skylanders and lead them, but this task has been given to you, and now you have found the SWAP Force.
I even got Wave too, man.
The SWAP Force was a special team of Skylanders whose sworn duty was to defend the Cloudbreak Islands, home to a magical volcano. Every 100 years, 4 ancient creatures known as the Elementals combine their power within the volcano, creating a tremendous eruption that replenishes all of the magic in Skylands. But wherever there is powerful magic, there is also great danger. It was during the last eruption when these Elementals were attacked by servants of the darkness. In the moment of need, the Skylanders came to the rescue. After an epic battle, the heroes became trapped at the summit of the volcano. Unable to escape the eruption, the magic energy from the blast gave the Skylanders an amazing new power, turning them into the SWAP Force. But the blast also carried them 5 Skylands to you. A great adventure awaits you, Portal Master. Behold.
Witness the eruption of Mount Cloudbreak. Wonder, magic, and adventure await. I got you, Hugo. This is gonna be awesome.
You are about to something that hasn't been seen in 100 years.
I even bought this nifty volcano hat.
Is that Flynn? Scoot over.
Oh, hello, Callie. You miss me already?
Actually, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but
Oh, my hat! Sorry, gotta go. Adios, awesome volcano hat. Safe. Whoa! What was that? Whew, must be hearing things. For a second there, it sounded like a giant chicken!
Are you a Skylander?
What? Oh, well, no, not exactly. I know them.
Oh no, they found us! Listen, my home is in danger. If you really know the Skylanders, you've got to help me.
Well, I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I also never say no to danger, so... Okay, danger wins. Which way are we going?
Into the volcano. We can lose them in there.
Gotta be honest, not what I was thinking.
It's all right. I know the way. Trust me.
Well, alrighty then, but you better hold on, Box Girl. I'm about to break out some serious awesome. Boom!
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Blast and Furious! You're in for quite a show.
Dragon feathers! A real Skylander! I can't believe you're actually here!
Okay, so Blast Zone just went on. We've dropped a ton of frames. It's probably ruined this recording.
That was my favorite part.
Use your attack button to clear the wreckage.
Hey, Skylander, you mind knocking all that broken stuff off my ship?
Oh no! It's the Greenville Air Barons! We're gonna have to outmaneuver them!
Chompy. Get those creepy chompies off my ship! Too close! Too close!
Level up.
Die! Die!
So, it didn't take long.
Keep going! There's another way out through the core of the volcano!
Uh-oh, big scary ship off the port bow. Or starboard. That way!
Oh, so you can jump up there. Okay. I'm just kind of bummed because this has dropped all those frames just during the movie with nothing at all going on.
We have been boarded!
Almost there! Just a little further!
Yeah, those are the guys I mentioned from E3.
Bird! Come on, hold together, old pal!
There! I can see the exit! Almost out!
So Blast Zone appears to do 28 with his primary attack, which is the Y button, which is it takes some getting used to.
This is your captain speaking. We're, here.
Dragon feathers, are you okay?
Sweet.
I've never seen a crash like that!
I know, impressive, right? It was actually a super secret, incredibly complex maneuver. Good thing I'm the best pilot in all Skylands. Captain Flynn, at your service. Boom!
Kablam!
Come again, Miss,
Tessa! I'm Tessa.
Well, of course you are. So, what's the big problemo, Tessa?
My village was attacked right before the volcano celebration. It's not far. Come on, I'll show you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now cool your jets there. I'm not going anywhere without my ship. A good captain never does.
Hey, Skylander, over here.
Okay, I'm going to pause this, and I'll tell you why. We've dropped 270 frames. We're currently off like 20 seconds. Again, there's absolutely nothing I can do to control frames dropping. If I could, I would, and it would never happen. Oh wow, there's like ranks on there, so I guess that's David and Octane. So that's kind of a neat little aspect here on the Wii U version. That said, I realize like my commentary not probably going to line up. That's why I said we're introducing Blast Zone. It's very obvious that's what was happening, but I do that kind of as a reference point. Maybe if I can like pause it, I don't know. But I'm going to end this and then come back. It'll still be part 1, but I'm hoping that when I resume we don't drop frames. So my apologies there, but we will try to make the most of this. Looks really good thus far, but again it's off about... Alright, we are back. Hopefully we don't drop frames here. We're basically, I guess, kind of like starting the chapter now. Here on the pause menu, I guess we just well look at this while I see if we're going to drop frames a bunch. Have the objectives, our 3 stars. Let's go ahead and kind of scrim that. Get to Woodborough. That'll be like our hub city. Flynn's missing stuff. Enemy goal 50. Don't lose the Skylander. 13 areas, 3 treasure chests, 2 soul gems, a legendary treasure, 3 hats. bonus mission map. Saw some of those at E3. Wing Sapphire, Story Scroll, our usual stuff. That's always nice to see something familiar. What's the Skylander? Okay, so pretty cool. You can come in here on the fly and just kind of take a look at them. And I'll never do that again because it shows the mobile code, which is ridiculous. It's nice, but it's kind of odd and problematic. Not quite. I'll have to like edit that out now. Portal Master accolades. I guess we can take a look at all this stuff later since there's a lot of them. Collection. It's gonna be our hats. Let's see here. Legendary treasure. It's hard to read that. Charms. Bonus maps. There's gonna be 20 of them. Story scrolls. 16. There's of course our Skylanders. Again, overall I've got 10 just from what my nephew and I did. Check off every Swap Force combination you place on the Portal of Power. You've tried 10 out of 256. That's ridiculous. Props for them actually putting that in there. That's kind of a cool deal. Incentive for everyone to actually pick them up if you weren't planning on it. Check out that diagonal line there. That's pretty sweet. Nice little chart. It looks like something I would make. That said, we're going to back out of there. We're back to the hats. Options, controls, difficulty. We've seen that. Level select. Okay. Show entire time. I promise I've not put either of those on, so they're there by default. They do show up locked. Yeah, so far I hadn't dropped frames this time. Go figure. My apologies for the initial part of this thing. Both of them. We'll just have some fun here. This is Blast Zone. You kind of get a good look at him. We can back up, so let's get what we did. So B button is going to be jump. A button, I guess, is the secondary attack, which kind of throws me off. I realize Y is closer to the analog stick, so it gets the primary touch, and then, you know, that's what it is. This should be, I guess, legendary treasure. Oh no, it's Flynn's missing stuff. Okay, so we'll head up here. Graphics look really good again. That's primarily Vicarious Visions redid the entire gameplay engine. So if you have anything other than the Wii version, which was like a port by Beanox, you should be home free.
I can't believe I'm talking to an actual Skylander. Wow. Okay, pull it together, Tessa. Listen, we need to get to Woodborough fast. Those Greebles that attacked us are still there, causing all sorts of problems. We really need your help.
I told you, I'm not leaving my ship. Oh, look at it. I don't know if she'll ever be the same. It's up to you to make her sacrifice worth it.
Don't worry. I'll have it towed back to town. You go on ahead, Skylander. Just follow the path. It'll lead you right to Woodborough.
Alright, so get to Woodborough. What else we can drive there? Want to make sure we can't jump back on the dread yacht or something. It is cool. It's basically just like we left it in Giants. So
Press the jump button to leap over obstacles.
never would have thought he. Anyway,
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger.
well, how
than the
convenient something went right today. Pretty happy about that. So this is our first little elemental zone here. It's just kind of old school elemental.
Finders keepers.
You know, I guess you could be here with a Ruptor essentially, and you'd have it home free. Note the absence of bounce pads. That's because you can jump now. It is just the B button on the gamepad. I guess it would be the B button as well on the Wiimote. So that kind of changes the controller schematics there. That's why you see C and Z used on the nunchuck now. But that really is my preferred method to control the characters. I mean, you do something for 2 years, kind of get used to it. And you may have an option to play without the gamepad here. I'll check that out afterwards. But
Please help me out of this cage, Skylander.
I think we'll go back. Just kidding. Everything blends in pretty well. That's why I'm kind of just, you know.
Wow, a real-life Skylander. Tessa actually found you. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
So, trapping pits.
Thanks for letting me out, Skylander. I don't like enclosed spaces. Oh no! It's one of those battle gates. It'll keep us locked in here to defeat all of the enemies. Ah! Like those enemies! Go get them, Skylander!
Use your attack buttons to defeat the jumping.
So this isn't too bad, Y and A, of course. Y being the primary, A being the secondary. What's bad, though, is dealing, I think it looks like 37 there in this fire element. I hope we can go back up. Otherwise, we already have to replay this chapter. So,
Learn and learn!
Hooray!
trying to make sure. It's really hard. I mean, having never played the game, it's kind of, you have to learn the boundaries and what's hidden, what's not, what's just graphics and everything. Let's see. So the R button up top also works as my secondary. Then I guess the L would be tertiary, which we don't have. So there's this rocket ability though. Tangled did it. I got a treasure chest. That's gonna be the ZR. This is weird not shaking the Wiimote. Anyone that enjoyed shaking the Wiimote, if you upgraded, we just have a button now. I'm assuming we have to tap it. Oh, now it's Y. Yeah. Worked well. I kind of miss shaking the Wiimote. It was, gimmicky, but I actually enjoyed it. It's something unique. Again, bear with me. I just kind of like to explore, the drill.
Whiskers! How did they catch you? Oh, those Greebles are gonna get it! The Greebles are caging up those poor creatures. What could they possibly want with them? Well, I'm not letting them get away with it. You keep heading to Woodborough, Skylander, and I'll get these guys out of the cages.
Oh, you can actually. Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back. Oh no.
Greeble screwball.
I want to go back. Not deal with him. Okay, I'll deal with that idiot later. I want to jump up here, get some treasure. Let's see what he's at. 872. So each pile was only 19. That's a little disappointing, but you can't double jump yet. Let's see here. Can't go off the stage either. Let's see. I want to know what she
heading
does.
to Woodborough, Skylander, and I'll get these guys out of the cages. And be careful.
Okay, you do that. You're not working very diligently. She's doing more than fun. Right. It's got some pretty cool voice lines in here. Could be something back here. Jackpot. Even though this is all new, it's kind of like the same, hidden strategies, if you will.
Yes.
Oh, that's Flynn's missing stuff again. So, I think I remember seeing those on the edge of the Dreadnought, actually. I don't know what they're there for, but I guess maybe if you crash land in water.
Remember, Portal Master, you can switch your Skylanders at any time.
That means I'm predicting we're going to have a different elemental zone in the next little bit here. No wonder my nephew slaughtered me. I mean, he's like the projectile king in terms of the swappers.
Oh my, a true Skylander. We're saved. If you could loosen that hook there, I think we could get out of these cages.
And this is somewhere we'd probably be shaking the Wiimotes. And I've had a lot of people ask. I do really like the Nintendo Wii. That's why I have it and almost do everything exclusively on the Wii. It's just I'm also a big Nintendo person. I picked up the Wii U. This game has the better graphics on the Wii U. I was interested in having the stats on the screen, which is really cool. I just can't show you. But ZR looks to be our interaction button. Okay, and then we're just using the analog stick on the gamepad.
Thanks ever so much, Skylander. We'll help break out the rest of these poor creatures.
Okay, so at least they're helpful. They're kind of like the opposite of the Mabu, I guess. If any player played SSA, there's a few of them in an army, and then everyone else is just hopelessly helpless. I guess that was a screwball gonna hit us with some stuff. Yep, that's what that is. Let's see, I don't know if his secondary ability does damage or not. The answer is yes, and it was 46. So pretty impressive there. Looks like something you could walk on, I guess you can't though. Got us a little key here, so that's actually a nice touch. I like that upgraded key from folks at Vicarious Visions. Kinda got that old antiquated look. ZR again looks like it's gonna be our interaction, kinda like our old C button.
Look, Skylander! These element gates can be found throughout all of the Cloudbreak Islands. They've been here waiting almost 100 years for you to return. The legends say these magical gates only open for Skylanders that match the element symbols. This is a life gate. It will only open to a Skylander of the life element. You'll also find dual element gates in Cloudbreak. You have to match both element symbols to open it. It doesn't matter which swap force parts match, or even if the elements are on 2 different Skylanders.
Okay, so again right here, I anticipated we could go through this first chapter with just the core starter pack, being Blast Zone, Washbuckler, and then of course Ninja Stealth Elf. So if you play multiplayer, like co-op, if my nephew was here and I was Washbuckler right now, apparently we could just like waltz in there. Instead, I'm solo, so the easiest thing for me to do, set the gamepad down. I just pulled off Blast, the top of Blast Zone. So again, it doesn't do anything cool like show the heads or the feet wandering around like I was hoping it would. That was one of the E3 questions from Dark Spyro. But gonna go ahead and put Washbuckler on there. Wash is top end, Blast on the bottom, Wash Zone.
8 legs and no pegs.
Alright, so it looks like the top end, the mouth of course is gonna dictate the sound, and let's see what happens when we approach this one. Very cool.
Sailing ahead.
Can't really
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
Really bad camera angle. Anyway. Ooh, bounce pad. I would have really missed those if they were completely gone. Should be like a hat or a treasure chest or something in there, I suppose. I think we can. No? I thought we could drop down there. I guess we can't. This looks real similar to what we had. I guess those are just puffs of air. Yeah, that's all it is. Luckily they don't do damage. Yeah, I mean it's basically just like if you took, you know, Super Mario Bros. 2, 3, and then Super Mario World. It was like a big step up in graphics on Super Mario World. Basically the same thing we see here. I mean, it's kind of got that core sound, the look, the feel, everything about these. It's just, you know, enhanced graphically. So, a couple other significant changes as well, but, you know, for the most part. And again, first chapter probably just really basic, not too big of a challenge, nothing too crazy. You know, typical video game drill. So, let's see if his rocket ability, it seems to overpower that, so. Kind of a cool touch. There's some cash up there. I guess we'll get it first.
No map needed.
That was like a really big pile, so just be like 12 apiece, you know. That's kind of what I'm sitting here thinking. Okay, and check that out. I think the I guess the money is going to Washbuckler now. Because Blast Zone would have more than that. Can't tell. I don't even know what that is. I guess it's. I can't tell if that's a present or what. Oh, now I can. So same deal. I guess you don't have to go in circular motion. Legendary treasure. All right. What is that? Mostly magic mirror. +5 armor. Activate this treasure by placing it on a pedestal in Woodborough. Okay.
Turning the tide.
And I guess this will be our teleporter back. So hopefully we covered everything. I don't know if we did or not, but I'm going to assume that we did.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
Alright, so now this is going to be life, so let's let him take the watermelon, I guess. I'll pull him. And sticking to the starter pack schematic, I thought I grabbed her. Here she is. I won't do the dark stealth elf, I'll just do ninja stealth elf here. Put her on the board.
Silent but deadly.
Check it out, Series 3. Plus 7 elemental power, I think that relates to the fact that when my nephew and I played battle mode, I used Gorilla, of course. So, guess we'll see what this thing
Skylander,
is.
looks like Pete lost some of his sheep again. I bet he could use your help.
Bad
Skylanders and
camera
the life
angle.
element are stronger in this zone.
There's no way to adjust it, really.
Oh,
Class.
thank goodness a Skylander is here. My 3 sheep wandered off and got themselves caught out in prickly pastures. I'm not brave enough to go through those thistles. It'd be mighty nice if you went out there and freed my sheep.
Alright. Good thing Hugo's not here, because this would be a rejected mission. Okay, the music changed. I thought there was like a time limit or something. But there's Stealth Elf's jump. Pretty cool. She's got this flip incorporated on her. Primary attack. Secondary is A. That's still going to take some time to get used to. Okay, so you can take those apart. Really like the music. I mean, this has just got that classic feel to it. Change is a good thing sometimes, but at the same time, you know, you like to see what you liked, you know, kind of stick around.
Oh no, it's a Skylander! Greebles, take aim! Stop those Skylanders from nabbing our tasty treats!
Alright, so Lieutenant Wolf, I guess. Looked like those guys were like holding the big hammer or something. No, I guess they're the screwball guys. Stealth Elf's gonna decimate these guys. Yeah, she was dealing 37 damage, it looked like. So. Oh. Okay, so you can't jump that high. I thought I'd try. This will be the final sheep. Take these goofs out. Doesn't look like there's anything else hidden in the weeds. I want to get this before we take the sheep in case it locks us out.
Wow, thanks, Skylander. Here's a little something to keep your, head warm on your way to Woodborough.
Okay, so I guess that's kind of how they might handle hats this time. And again, you don't have to go circular. It actually works pretty well if you do. Was that the Lincoln hat or something? Stovepipe? Witch hat? Yeah, stovepipe hat. There you go. Plus 5 armor, plus 2 critical hit percentage, and plus 5. It seems like they're gonna just put plus 2 critical hit. We'll have to look at the stats later, but plus 5 elemental power. We'll continue on. Want to wear the hat? Sure. Why not?
Another disguise.
Yeah, I wouldn't be bragging about that, honey. You look ridiculous. Let's see, where did we... I'm trying to figure out where this, like, placed me in relation to everything. I guess this is the way I went into that whole mess. Is that right? I guess so. I'm just trying not to miss anything. That's really weird, in all honesty. I think we may be backtracking, but I'm not sure. No, I guess this was the top one. Back we go. Nice detail on the spikes. They almost look like artist brushes or something. Kind of weird not having it upgraded after I spent all that time recently doing all the upgrades and giants. That is what it is. Okay, they do 22 damage. If anyone wondered. Okay, so I guess, oh, now it makes sense. This was the broken life gate, and then back over here was the one we didn't wash. So I'll just go ahead and head up this way.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Earth elements, you say? Well, we just happen to not have one handy. Actually, I do. Dark Slobbertooth. I guess we can just go with that. Also got like Series 2 Terror from nearby. Let's just do Dark Slobbertooth. We'd have to introduce him at some point.
Clobber and slobber!
Awesome. Note the special designation there. 300. I don't know what the blue dozen's about. We'll have to take a look at that. Looks really cool on the gamepad though. Just counting the gate. Wow, you can actually keep track of your game. So his primary attack looks to be the little toe bash that you see. His secondary attack is going to be this, jaw action.
You're pretty strong, Skylander. You could just push the blocks out of the way.
Yeah, we could. But you're just gonna stay there. So this is a familiar deal. It's just kind of like a cage in that case. There's a soldier. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. There's two of them in this level. Popthorn, perfect time to plug the cuteness contest. If you have not voted, go to the blog, oneofwisdom.com. We got Popthorn going up against Wrecking Ball. This came from the unboxing of the Tower of Time AP. Had a lot of people gripe Hot Dog should have been in there. I said in the video, if we want to do another one or include extra characters, post up what you think, and we'll do that. But right now, it's going to be Popthorn Wrecking Ball, so check that out if you have not, right-hand side of the blog. New power unlock though for him, to puff or not to puff. Let's go ahead and preview that. Sweet. They've upped the ante on the previews this year. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Slobbertooth voice, I think very fitting for him. This is not terribly slow compared to the Swappers. Again, I'm coming off of all the giant upgrades, so let's see how he takes these chompies out with this. We'll do our secondary attack. Oh, he spit that one back out. So, looks like we could do that.
All right.
Is that some of Flynn's stuff? Yeah. Flynn would have pink fuzzy dice we needed to pick up. Notice that like everything we've picked up is like non-essential to the ship. We got like the life preservers, pink fuzzy dice, typical Flynn. Alright. I'm trying to give you a good look at his moves. 47 is what he's dealing with that toe right now. There's our story scroll up here. Levels look really good, I think, just in terms of overall structure. Magical pyrotechnics, you can view story scrolls.
The Molekin said that the eruption of Mount Cloudbreak is one of the most spectacular displays of magic in all of Skylands. He also theorized that staring at it for too long might actually cause severe blindness.
Are you sure that he theorized that, or did he actually do that, Eon? Anyway, it's cool to see Diggs mentioned. Hadn't seen or heard of him since SSA. So.
Crashed it!
Nice little animation there. And we crashed it. That's what's probably going to be stuck in my head. Anytime I do something cool now, I'm probably going to say I crashed it. Up here we've got a nice little setup. I'm going to have the rocket zone.
This is a swap zone.
That'll be, of course, specific.
When a Swap Force Skylander's legs match the symbol like this one, they become supercharged. This one is a rocket symbol, so only a Skylander with rocket power can take on this challenge. Go show him how to do it, Skylander.
Alright, we're going to drop down here first, get this stuff. Yeah, I guess that is a treasure chest, so I got a different look to it. Let me actually test this out. At E3, I asked about
only a swap
personalities
Skylander with the rocket ability can activate this swap zone.
What they said is when you got near something special, the Skylander would actually kind of like roll their eyes or kind of act funny near it. Okay. I don't know, we'll try it out later. What's up? Why do we have to do that? Okay, so if you hated shaking the Wiimote and you've upgraded to a Wii U, that's gone. You can rejoice. If you get nostalgic like me, you may miss it. Let's go ahead, I'll put Washbuckler back together so I can put Blast Zone back together. And we'll let him go through here, see what's going on. Really nice animations on this thing. I thought it was going to freeze. This guy's a beast, basically. He's got 1,041 cash right now, level 3 already. Guess we have to press ZR to get in, so we'll stand here and do so. Rocket to the finish, hold A to boost. Well, I guess you just analog stick to dodge. Doesn't quite compare like I would hope it does.
Good job.
Again, it'll take some time to get used to everything, so bear with me. So he just completely stops if you're not rocking it. I thought he just kind of go a little slower. Does he actually drop out the screen? I don't know if I have time to fully research this thing.
Great job.
I was like celebrating when we haven't made it. Guess the rings are little boosts for us. You know, time-wise, that is. I'm assuming the blue one must be the finish.
You win.
Probably didn't go over very smooth, but given the fact we've never done it, Swap Zone Challenge unlocked Forest Flyby. Play this Swap Zone Challenge in Woodborough to earn stars. More on that later, I suppose. Okay. I got another hat here, number 2 of 3. What is that? The Greeble hat, plus 20 max health. That's
Looking hotter than ever.
sure. Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway.
There you are, Skylander.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Woodborough still needs your help. Use these vines to get you there in a hurry. I'll head back to pick up Flynn.
Well, I apologize for exploring the level testing. What do you want me to do? So this is still Earth. Let's just go ahead and switch back to Slobber. Let him count. Dark Slobber, I should say. We're getting close to my point of losing commentary here. So ZR is what we want to press.
Going
I
up.
guess you have to tap it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Woohoo!
This is something that we watched recently. This is not what I had in mind when she said vines. We've seen something they sent out, some B-roll I commentated over had this going on. Pretty cool. That is a checkpoint, and in the event I don't want to lose commentary, this dropped 20 frames. I don't know that that's going to put everything terribly out of sync. So I'm going to stop here, and we will just pick up again recording. Not sure if I'll splice all these together from one giant part or have multiple parts of Chapter 1. I don't know how long Chapter 1 is. So we're going to end it here, but again, we'll be right back. Pretty fun thus far, and again, we will see you here just in a second as we continue on in Chapter 1.